The story goes like this. Once upon a time, in a very long living existence of man and woman, there was a king that was about to die. Now, he didn't want to leave his kingdom in the hands of, weaker men. He wanted he wanted to give his kingdom to somebody that was worthy. And in his eyes, a worthy man was the man of the man, a macho man. Remember, that was in that era where, for you to be the man, you had to be that guy, like, oh. So he invited all the men of the kingdom to his palace. Said, hey guys, this is the situation, right? I don't have long left, and I want to make sure our kingdom is, in the right hands. So here's a question to you guys. At home, right? When you're with your families and your wife and your kids, who is that assertive man? Who is that dominant guy, right? Who puts his wife in check, essentially. Now, the wives were around, right? They were not in that crowd, but they were around. So most men knew that and they were like, I wouldn't, I don't want any trouble at home when I go back home. So nobody raised their hands except for that one guy that wanted all the smoke for himself. So he raised the hand and said, King, I'm the man. My wife is here. She can testify. She knows. King is like, all right, I found my man. And it's nice. I don't have to pick between two people. You are the only one. I'm so happy that today I want to give you a reward. Go into my garden. I have 3 horses. I have a black one. I have a white one and a brown one. Take your pick and it's yours. Guy goes in there, sees the white one, sees the black one, and sees the brown one. He picks the brown one. Gallops at home, sees his wife. Start boasting, right? Hey woman, come here. Look at my horse. Guess how I got it? Start talking about everything that happened. And as he's talking, she has all the facts, but she says nothing. Oh, my husband, you're so powerful. I always knew that you were the man. Man, the house is so nice. Then the guy says, yeah, I had 3 choices. I could have picked a white one, a brown one, or whatever, black, but I chose the brown one. She's like, oh, really? Man, I wish you picked the black one. That would have been more badass on you. It suits your style and everything. He's like, really? Okay, I can go back and get the black one. Me and the king are like that now. We tight. I'm the man. So he goes back to the palace. King, I don't like the brown one anymore. I want the black one. King is like, bet, you my man. Pick it. He takes the black one. He's about to gallop out. King is like, hold on a minute though. What made you change your mind? Guy's like, well, I went home. I was talking about it with my wife. And she was like, well, if I take the black one, I'll be more badass. I'll look cool with it. Everybody around the palace starts laughing. Man is dumbfounded. He's confused. He doesn't know what's going on. Why are these people laughing at me? The king, though, ain't laughing. He's devastated. That was his hope. That was the man. He was about to leave everything in his hands. And look at what he did. Long story short, the guy got beheaded and the horse was back in the palace. In that example I took, in that story, that woman is controlling the house. But this dumb man doesn't even, he can't see it. Right? So long as it looks like he's the one calling the shots, he's good with it. Now, the woman, though, she uses the feminine touch in her intelligence, the wisdom, right? The delicatesse to control everything. She tells him to go get the black one, but she doesn't say, hey, you dumb, you idiot. Why did you take the brown one? Go back out there and tell the king I want the black one. If you don't bring me the black one today, I'm not going to give you sex. If you don't bring me the black one today, you're going to sleep on the couch. No, she doesn't do that. What does she do? Ego. She caresses his ego. What does she tell him? Oh, I always knew you were the greatest. I always knew you were the man. Looking at you, looking at your style, I wish you would have taken the black one because that wouldn't benefit me. No. She knows what the guy wants. She knows his buttons. She knows where to press. He's a puppet in her hand. Game over if there was a game to start with. You have the brain. God gave you that feminine touch. When men see that, they become dumbfounded. They can't think anymore. They just do, yeah, 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 whatever you want. But don't make it obvious. Don't make it look like the man comes home and he has to fight for his territory. He has to assert himself as the man because he has to fight you, his wife. It's a man versus a man. You're not being a woman. You're leaving whatever you have, whatever strength you have, you're leaving it behind and you're going to get what you don't have. Saying you want to be strong too because he's strong. So you guys will fight. You have to show him that whatever man can do, woman can do. Say you win that fight. Who ends up winning at the end? Seriously. Now you have a husband that's what? More of a woman. Now you are his wife and you're more of a man. Who wants that? What kind of what why? I'm harder on men than I am on women. It's just a matter of who can get us there faster, and I believe that's women. If you're a woman, you marry the man. Imagine you treat him as a superhero. Imagine you see this man, right? And obviously you're not gonna lie to him, but think like he's a provider. He brings money to the table. You guys have a roof because he's paying the rent. You guys have food because he's the one bringing the money for groceries, right? Every bill and whatever, you have that lifestyle based on, the money he's bringing to the table. You're not lying to him by telling him, you are my superhero. Because I don't know how you managed to bring me all that money. I don't know, with that hard life today, the weather, the economy, with everything that's going on, with everything that men have to face in this era, you still manage to provide for this family. And I can't thank you enough. You are my hero. This whole family relies on you. Whether it be true or not. Point is, if you put that man up there, you're telling him he's the man, right? What do you think happens to him? He becomes arrogant, baby. But do you think at one point in his life he's thinking about losing that status? No. It's too nice. His ego is being caressed every day. He's enjoying it to the point where he will do literally anything to maintain the status. You put him up there. Now he has to fight to remain there. Right? This guy will go through everything he can to make sure whatever you're praising him for, he delivers every single time. Now let's take a step back and look at that relationship now. What does that look like? You, the woman, you become the pimp. You send your little boy to go run errands. Hey, go take us money, go walk your ass off and bring us money so we can have a good life. I'm chilling. I do whatever I want. But she's not doing that by going as, hey, you can do nothing to me. You can do nothing about it, right? We are equal. Whatever I do, you say. Whatever you say, I do. Whatever. Feminism. It brings nothing good. Whether the guy will submit, which makes him a womanly man, not a good husband for you, or he's gonna resist, which then brings what? Divorce. Because you're keen on your stance, and this guy is not about to be turned into a woman. So you guys can't work together. Leaving children fatherless, children motherless, broken marriages. See, there are other ways to get what you want, basically. I believe that nobody wakes up in the morning and thinks that, they just want to destroy each other's life. So if you see people having trouble, that's because they just haven't found the right way to communicate. They just haven't found the right way to be together, you know. So listen to each other closely and really lean on what God gave you as strength to communicate, and you will get what you want out of your partner the best way possible. Just give men pride, leave them with respect, and watch them love you. Watch them worship you. It is what it is. If you tell your man that he's so strong because he picked you up the other day and you liked it, guess what happens tomorrow? You're being picked up again. This man is hitting the gym just so that he can pick you up longer. But if you're telling him he's worthless, he's weak, He can't even lift a mosquito. Do you think this guy has the mentality, the morale to even try, to even attempt to get close to you again, trying to touch you? No. You've turned the man into a woman. Congratulations. Now you are in the lesbian marriage. Anywho, till next time. This was my 2 cents on the matter, and I'll see you in another video.